everybody, Bridget Brigade here. I'm back again, once again, and I'm sorry about the whole mysteriously disappearing, not putting up any videos, except for once every couple of weeks. I'm dealing with another kind of health issue that involves my left armpit or underarm. I'm sorry if I call it that. Anyway. It just kind of, at the moment it's not hurting me as bad as it normally does if I don't take care of it, so I decided, oh, it might be the perfect time to finally make a review video. This time on monthly Girls Nozaki-Kun, which revolves around a writer, a girl that meets up with him for the first time, and her finding out he's a manga writer that writes romance related manga, and the story that he's writing is about, you know, romance between two high school students in Japan. During this time, in this entirety of uh, you know the 12 episode anime, you see that they go through maybe like 4 or 5 chapters throughout at least 4 or 5 chapters throughout the entire anime, just her outlining and blacking out certain parts of each chapter, and then him meeting out with people who do specific things for his manga. So then, when the time comes for him to hand in his manga, he gets paid for the hard work that he does to write out and stuff, and it's pretty much a comedy filled series, even though it's relatively short. And in towards the end, the main female protagonist that met up with the male protagonist, I would say the male main character, they end up there's something there, but we don't know for sure. And I don't know if the entire anime is gonna go past 12 episodes. As far as I'm seeing, it seems like it's mainly finished, but there could be a story anime-wise. I'm not sure if if there's a manga itself and it goes anywhere past that. It's kind of like Haikyuu, where I don't know for sure whether or not it goes past uh, the required you know s- you know required videos, but I will take a look even further. Okay, so I just researched more of it, where the entire 12 episode uh, monthly Girls Nozaki-Kun was actually first aired back in 2014, finished somewhere around late 2014, but I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling that there's not going to be a season 2, but then there's people that are claiming that there might be a season 2 sometime in 2021, but that's just a year. That's just like 6 months away. I don't really think there is going to be a season 2. Just because it left off at a really good place, I feel like it's gonna be some kind of interesting, but I don't see season 2 coming out anytime soon. Like, not even within the next, next 6 months. Excuse myself. And if it does, like, people who are huge fans of the 12 episode anime, they're theorizing it that if Netflix does renew it, because the 12 episode show was put on Netflix. If Netflix does renew the show for like upcoming years, it probably most likely won't air until sometime in late 2021. So what does this mean? It means there's something there, but don't expect too much. That's all I'm saying. seeing it as. You know, it's like, um, if anything, I feel like, you know, even if Netflix does, you know, renew the show for another year and is high involved in like trying to put it up for another, you know, season, it's gonna take some time. Honestly, I feel like they're gonna put some of their Netflix original shows on more of a higher priority than they are uh, animes that aren't Netflix original. Like for example, I would say season 2 of Virgin River, which I did watch, and that's for another show. That's for another video. Probably, you know, Magnolia's season 2. Um, they definitely finished off the Fuller House as far as I'm concerned about for like season 5. All, you know, like whatever's considered Netflix originals, I feel like Netflix is gonna prioritize that rather than renewing it for renewing a show like Monthly Girls Nozaki-Kun for a season 2 if it's not considered a Netflix original. And from the looks of it, it doesn't have that a Netflix original, like, you know, logo on it. Because there's some animes like Violet Evergarden, uh, Kakegurui, which I watched the first season of, Drifting Dragons, The Seven Deadly Sins, Beastars, stuff, anime like that is most likely going to be on a much higher priority than that of Monthly Girls Nozaki-Kun, in my opinion. But that's just that's just something out of the ordinary. We all know that's going to be a thing, and you know that's hard to expect. That going to be in a totally different scenario than it already is. But anyway, I'm just talking too much. But I do rate this anime 4 out of 5 solely because it kept me laughing. It was like, it was pretty much, we had the same trend of, like, even though there was a simple trend of the main male character constantly focusing on his work, writing manga chapters for his editor, the main female like character, uh, trying to get to know him better. Excuse me, and then also both of them are going through entire like entire adventures. Like even though it was very comedic, very simplistic, and it didn't catch my eye. It was just the comedy aspect of it got me into it quite a lot. Got me into watching all 12 episodes and got me thinking like, holy crap, this is kind of funny. I want to see more, but then the 12 episodes were over and I'm like, it, what it got to me, like, what the positive remarks of it was just like the simplicity of high school students going through everything and the comedy aspect of it. But then what threw me off a little bit was how short it was, despite it being, you know, the common 12 episodes in an anime. Wish I could have seen more, but then again, it's like, oh, sorry. But I wish I could have expected more. I'm sorry about that loud outburst of noise. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, uh, hopefully much sooner than I anticipate it would be. And in other news, I am going back to work, which is awesome after like 3 months I'm not being in work. Dang. Bye bye for now.